Of solving a quadratic equation using the quadratic formula, but this time I'm going to show you how to type it into your calculator. So here we are asked to solve 3x squared minus 6x plus 2 equals 0. Quadratic formula is over here, as long as it's in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, and it is in that form because everything is equal to 0. So let's start by making sure that we get any method marks in case we make a mistake. So let's write down a is 3, b is -6, and c is 2, and then we're going to put on the page the substituted formula, just so that if we do make a mistake we still get all the method marks. So negative b is -6, so the negative of -6 plus or minus square root of b is -6, put that in brackets, minus 4 times a is 3 times c is 2, all over 2 times a is 3. Okay, now we're going to type that into our calculator. So here I'm going to go to my calculator, and you'll notice here that there's a fraction button just above the divide sign. Now it's really likely that you'll make a mistake if you don't use the fraction button, because everything here has to be on the top of the fraction, all of this, and if you don't put the fraction bar there, or you're very careful, you might well make a mistake. So I would put a fraction here. You can do it by pressing Control and then divide, and then it puts a fraction here ready for you to fill it in. So we're going to put in what we had. So we had negative of -6, or you can just put in +6 because you know that that's +6. Let's do the plus version first. So negative of -6 plus square root is here above the x squared. Now again, this is really important. -6 is b, but it must go in brackets because otherwise you won't be squaring the -2. -6 squared is 36, but if you just do the negative of 6 squared, you'll get -36, which is wrong. And then minus 4 times a, which was 3, times c, which was 2, and then all over 2 times a, which is 3. And we get 1.577 for that first one. Now I don't want to type in all of that again because I'm lazy, so I'm going to just scroll up using the up arrow here and press enter to drag down exactly what I had before, and instead I'm going to go back here and change that to a minus rather than a plus, and then click enter again, and I get my two answers. So my answers are 1.58 and 0.42. So x equals 1.58 or x equals 0.42.